Hey guys, welcome to LennyDTV, your source for everything fitness. I'm your host, Lenny Dandridge. Alright guys, I was away last week, out in California for a week visiting my wife's family and taking my son to Disneyland. He just turned 3. That was a great time. Needless to say, I didn't really want to come back. Vacations are always too short. But I wanted to get back to you guys and start getting these videos going again. So today I want to talk to you about interval training on the treadmill. I'm going to give you a simple step-by-step way to do a good interval training workout on the treadmill. Okay, so if you want to take some notes, just write this down. First, I'm going to give you the basic format, the plan that you're gonna follow, and you're gonna put it at the level that you're at. Basically, when you first get on the treadmill, you're gonna start off for about 4 or 5 minute easy walk, just to get your blood flowing a little bit. So this is a really light pace. All right, you do that for about 4 minutes. Then you get you work your way up to a little bit of a jog. If you're not someone who does jog on a treadmill, you walk more. At this point, you're going to increase your pace on your walk and maybe increase the incline a little bit on the treadmill to make it a little more strenuous for yourself. You do that for about 2 minutes. So now we're at about 6 or 7 minutes. And then from here, we're going to start working on our intervals. Okay, the first minute, okay, is going to be a hard pace. Okay, so this is going to be your sprint phase. Okay, so you're going to sprint at a pace, or you're going to walk at a really hard pace at a high incline, where you feel like you can only stay there for about 1 minute. Okay, after you do that 1 minute, you're going to bring it back down to the nice easier jog for yourself, or a slower walking pace. You know, strenuous, but not as strenuous where you feel like you have to stop after a minute. You're going to stay there for about 1 minute. Okay, actually not about 1 minute. You're going to stay there for 1 minute. After that minute, you're going to bring it back down to a nice easy walk pace. Okay, you do that for a minute. Okay, so we're going to do this as a walk for a minute, sprint for a minute, jog for a minute, back to the walk. That's the interval that you would go in. For example, this is just example paces. You would have to adjust your mile per hour according to the level that you're at. If you're someone who normally jogs, say at around 6 miles an hour, you can do a few miles at 6 miles an hour. You would want your sprint pace to be about 8 to 9 miles an hour, and you will want your walk pace to be about 4 miles an hour. So, if you're walking at 4 miles an hour, you are going to go from the walk to the sprint. Okay? So you would go from 4 miles an hour up to 8 or 9 miles an hour. Okay? 4 miles an hour for a minute, go to the sprint for 1 minute, 8 or 9 miles an hour, and then you're going to come back to the jog pace, which would be 6 miles an hour for 1 minute. Okay? As you go, you want to try to increase the pace that you're going at. Okay, this is where it becomes a little bit more challenging. All right, so for the first minute, you're going to be doing 4 miles an hour. Then you're going to go to the sprint, let's say 8 miles an hour. Then you're going to bring it back to the jog at 6 miles an hour. Then once you go back from the jog, when you go back, don't go back to 4 miles an hour. You will go back to somewhere about 4.1, 4.2. Keep that pattern. When you go back to the sprint, instead of going to 8 miles an hour, now you're going to 8.1 or 8.2. And then you're going to bring it back on your jog, you're going to be at 6.1 or 6.2. Keep going in this fashion. As you come back down to your walk, now you're walking at 4.3, let's say. Okay? And then you're going up to your sprint. You're going back to your sprint. Your sprint's going to be at 8.3. You bring it back to the jog again, back down to 6.3. Okay? Each time you change the speed, you're going to stay at that pace for 1 minute. Okay? You follow in this fashion for anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on your fitness level. Okay? What this is going to do is going to help you burn fat a lot quicker. It's going to increase your endurance, and it's going to break the monotony of your usual routine. Interval training is a great way to like I said, burn fat, jumpstart your system, break up a lot of monotony in your workout, and it's going to actually increase some of the muscle tone in your legs. It's going to do a lot of different things for you to benefit you. Okay, so this is just a simple way to do it on a treadmill. Maybe next week or a couple weeks down the line, I'll talk to you about some different interval training ideas. I hope this is a good idea. I hope that you guys were able to follow what I was talking about with interval training on the treadmill. It's a simple way to do it. Like I said, guys, if you're not doing, if you're not up to jogging or anything like that, you can also just do it by increasing the levels in your speed and rate of walking and increasing the levels of incline on the treadmill. All right, guys, I hope this was something that you guys should to take hold of and use going forward in your workouts. Again, until next time, this is Lenny Dandridge on LennyDTV. Talk to you soon. God bless you.